Welcome to the championship game of the 2018 Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch World Series between the visitors from South Carolina
and we also know it's the last game,
Florida.
Yeah.
When I call your name, if you will, go to the defensive positions.
Hey, Coach. Same lineup? Yes, sir. Same with us. We're not doing that, right?
'If both teams would line up on the baseline,
hey, let's get excited. Come on.
We'll have our invocation. Please stand and remove your hats for our invocation.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we come to you thanking you for the weather you've sent us today, each blessing. We thank you for these teams, Lord, their coaches, their parents, grandparents, friends. Lord, I pray that you would bless each one of them. Bless the teams as they play, that you keep them safe. Pray that you bless the umpires, that they would do the outstanding job they have so far. And Lord, we pray now that you would give them good judgment, good rule knowledge. Lord, we pray now that you would be with us as we enjoy this game. Lord, may the best team win. Lord, we pray that the losers would lose in grace. We pray now that you would bless each one as they participate, that they would have the right attitude, all the fans, everyone. We ask this in Jesus' name for his dear sake. Amen.
Play ball. Let's go, guys.
Mr. Terry Jones, it is your field.
Let's play.
All right, so the teams agreed to play pretty much immediately after. They gave them a short break, and we're ready to get rolling here with our second game. And 4 o'clock, a little bit too late. You're also taking a chance if there's a chance for rain. You know, it typically comes later in the afternoon. Although I think the weather's been expected to be pretty good for today. So we'll play one game, a decisive game to determine our 2018 Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch World Series champion after South Carolina rallying from a 5-0 deficit to beat Florida 6-5. And we'll start with a shout-out for Florida that says, it's from Great Grandma, says, go Braden. Thank you for that. If you want to send a shout-out for the game, the number the same, area code 352-258-8450, 352-258-8450. We flip-flop as South Carolina will be the visiting team in this one. I can tell you one thing. The team in blue is going to win today. Both teams wearing blue jerseys, blue tops. Johnny Carr will lead it off for South Carolina. Hilton Head, South Carolina, their manager, John Untitled. Assistant coaches, Johnny Carr, Pete Fontana, and Alvin Espinosa. Florida's manager is Scott Emmerman, assisted by T.J. Hedick, Chad Barton, and Matt Allen. We'll play 6 innings to determine our World Series champion. Once again, the shout-out number. Send your shout-outs via text message. Area code 352-258-8450. Next shout-out says, great job, AJP. Love Uncle George from Massachusetts. Thank you for that. Weather, though, warming up a little bit. The sun out. And the current weather temperature at its hottest point, 86 degrees now here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Still cooler than it was on Saturday. Boy, it was hot on Saturday. 93 degrees on Saturday. Don't forget, we'll be back here for the AAA Ozone and Majors World Series beginning on Saturday. Live coverage for all of those tournaments right here on JockJive.com. Johnny Carr leading it off, and he'll take ball one. We are underway.
First batter, number 17, Johnny Carr.
Both teams have the same lineup, 1 through 12. Next one, grounded to third. Off the glove, the third baseman. The throw to first is going to get by the first baseman. Well, Carr thought about going to second, but he's going to hold at first base. Runner at first with nobody out here in the top of the first inning. That sends up Peter Finstermaker, the center fielder, number 1. Shoutout says, cheering on Team Florida and Lucas. Love Papa and Nanny Sutton. Folks, spread the word. If you know people that have been tuning into the game, the previous game, let them know that they bumped it up. We're playing right away. I did post it on the JockJive Facebook page. There's a shout-out, HHI. Let's bring that trophy back to the Low Country. We love you, A.J. Petro, Uncle Dane, Auntie D, and T. Wolf. This one swung on and hit over to short. They have a force at second. There's one. Back to first, not in time. 6-4, fielder's choice. Carr out at second for the first out. That will send up the number 3 hitter in the order. First baseman, number 8, John Ontall. This one's taken for ball 1. This one's taken for a ball. Swung on, bouncing ball to third, bobbled at third, the throw to second. Got him. Close play, but in time. Low throw, but a nice dig over there at second base by Austin Emmerman. 5-4 fielder's choice for the second out of the inning. 2 gone for Grady Charrington-Dunton. First pitch taken for ball 1. No score, top of the first. South Carolina, the visiting team, coming off that 6-5 victory. This is the rubber match. Ground ball to third. The throw to second again. Yes, again in time. Another 5-4 fielder's choice. That will do it for South Carolina here in the first inning. They failed to score. We head to the bottom of the first. Florida coming to the plate here in the Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch World Series Championship game from Lumberton, North Carolina.
Did you know a child may start in the Dixie program at or below age 6 and continue through age 19? Yes, there's an opportunity for youth 6 through 19 to enjoy baseball in Dixie. Dixie Youth, Dixie Boys, Dixie Majors. If your league is not a part of these baseball programs, contact a Dixie official for information and bring your child up in Dixie. Every league in Dixie Youth Baseball sets their sights each year on the Dixie Youth Baseball World Series. In August, champions in the Majors Division, the AAA Division, or the O-Zone Division from each state compete for the #1 position in Dixie Youth Baseball. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball at the Dixie Youth World Series?
Jackson Barton will lead it off in the bottom of the first for Spring Hill American, Florida. There's a shout out. Bring it home, Team Florida. Go Brado, number 98 from Sherrill in Spring Hill.
Florida, number 7, Jackson
Barton takes the pitch. Wind blowing right to left here at the ballpark. Stick around after the game. We'll have the ceremony to recognize the World Series champion and the runner-up. That ball off the glove of Fontana. He's not going to have a play. Martin with good speed, motoring down that first base line. Leadoff base runner for Mario DeAngelis. A chant of "Let's go Mario" from the Florida players in the third base dugout. DeAngelis 1 for 3 in the previous game with a run scored. Florida scored 5 runs in the first inning, but South Carolina scored 1 in the fourth, 5 in the fifth to win it 6-5. DeAngelis hits this one to the pitcher. Bobbled, picked back up, the throw to second. Close play. And called out. Good play. The pitcher, Fontana, was able to make the play. Fielder's choice for DeAngelis. That's the first out of the inning. Scott Emmerman, the manager for Florida, went out there to question that last call. So a runner at first with 1 out for Jaden Allen, the first baseman.
Now batting number 1, Jaden Allen.
Another shout out. Let's go Brado and Team Florida. We're not done. We're not done. Paul taking that one, taken for a ball rather.
You got it, Jaden. You got this.
This is hit in the air to left center, but caught out there. And that is the second out of the inning. Well, I've noticed that they have moved Richardson out there into left center, and it's paid dividends for them. He's been playing third base. A.J. O'Nolan, the batter.
Now batting number 34, A.J. O'Nolan.
Let's go, AJ. We need you, baby. Let's go.
Ground ball, that is just foul down the third base line. So again, Jackson Richardson out there in left field. And I think that's A.J. Petro playing third base. Two outs now, as this is bounced over to third. The throw to second, high but in time. That is Petro at third. 5-4 fielder's choice, and the inning is over. So Florida fails to score. We'll move to the second. Still scoreless between Florida and South Carolina here in the Machine Pitch World Series Championship game from Lumberton, North Carolina.
Sportsmanship is one of the goals of Dixie Youth Baseball. At times, we see good sportsmanship displayed by everyone, except for some adults. We feel that as adults, regardless of whether or not they're active in the program, they're supposed to set a good example. Everyone can do this as they sit in the stands cheering for their favorite team. Be a good example of sportsmanship. Yell for, not against a team. In this way, you can set a good example of sportsmanship. Fans are as much a part of the game as the umpires, so be a good fan by cheering for your team and not against the other.
Well, earlier today, just wrapped up, probably about the time we were finishing up with our first game. Louisiana beat Alabama 9-1 in the Coach Pitch World Series Championship game. That was the rubber match between those two teams. It was a one-run game both times that they played. Louisiana beat Alabama 7-6 in 7 innings on Monday. And then yesterday, it was Alabama 2, Louisiana 1. So the rubber match today won easily by Louisiana 9-1, and that's after Alabama beat Tennessee this morning 10-0. That was a good Alabama team, and it's an even better Louisiana team. This is the rubber match between these two teams, South Carolina and Florida. Florida beat South Carolina last night in a shootout as Chapman hits one into left field, but a diving catch is made. Heck of a play out there in left field for the first out of the inning. That's A.J. O'Nolan making the catch to rob Will Chapman of a hit. 1 out for Jackson Richardson. But Florida beat South Carolina in a shootout last night, 21-12. Both these teams won games earlier this morning. Florida shut out Virginia 1-0 in a game that took just under an hour. Great defensive ball game between the two. South Carolina edged Mississippi 6-4. And then again, South Carolina rallying from a 5-0 deficit to beat Florida 6-5. That's called a fair ball down the third base line. Jackson Richardson will be held to a single as they get the ball into the infield quickly. 1 out, 1 on. That sends up the catcher, the number 7 hitter in the order, Stone Bird.
Now batting number 5, Stone Bird.
We began the day with 4 teams as Bird hits this one into right field for a base hit. And he gets by the right fielder. Richardson's being waved home. He's going to score. And a chase down of Bird, and they get him. Good defensive play by the pitcher. Number 99 went after him and got him. Noah Sanchez tags out Bird for the second out of the inning. So the base is empty. And South Carolina takes a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second inning. A.J. Petro, the batter, and he lines it down the third base line, just foul. Called a foul ball down that third base line, but it was close. A.J. Petro will get another opportunity. And he hits this one on a couple of hops to short. The throw across in the dirt, but a nice little dig at first. That is a 6-3 putout for the third out of the inning. South Carolina, though, takes the first lead of the game on an RBI single by Stone Bird. We'll head to the bottom of the second. It's South Carolina 1, Florida nothing here in the Machine Pitch World Series Championship game from Lumberton, North Carolina.
Hey, business owners, looking for a way to reach and rock your potential customer base into checking out your products and services? Then you need to advertise on JockJive.com. We broadcast hundreds of sporting events annually all over the country. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, it's all right here. Whether live or archived, it's on JockJive. Reach the masses. Call 334-488-1385 or email info@JockJive.com.
All right, welcome back to Lumberton, North Carolina. I'm Mike Rideout for JockJive.com. 352-258-8450 is the shout-out number. Let's get to some shout-outs. Go Joey the Wall, Fontana, and HHI Love. Nana and Papa. Way to force this game, Team South Carolina. Love you, number 99. Will Chapman. Love Miss Robin. Bring the championship back to South Carolina from South Carolina District 7 Director Ralph Jones. Thank you, Ralph. Number 7, Jackson Barton. Mom is rooting for you and the boys. Stay strong. Let's go Hilton Head from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Go Team Florida. We love you. Frankie Sikelski, Grandma Jerry, Juliana, Devin, and Gio. Brody Hedick leading it off. Batters 5, 6, and 7. All right, Florida boys, let's get some hits. Rooting for you from Brooksville. Love you, Aiden O'Nolan from the Curtis family. Florida down 1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Winner take all. Next pitch taken for a ball. Fourth pitch coming up for Hedick. And he hits this one. Backhanded it short. The throw across. Got him. Well, a nice stretch by John Ontal, but also a really good defensive play over at shortstop by Grady Charrington-Dutton to throw out Hedick on a close play. And that is the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. 1 out for Noah Sanchez, the pitcher. First pitch taken for ball 1. Shout out, let's go Hilton Head. The whole island is rooting for you. The Norman family. Let's go Brado and Team Florida from Chile in Tennessee. This one swung on and a little soft pop up the short. Caught for out number 2. Another shout out. Let's go Florida. You got this, boys. Your 4th grade teachers are cheering you on. You and your teammates on, Braden. Somebody sending a shout out for a game that's long been over. Austin Immerman, the batter. As this one is hit on the ground to third. Long throw over, a bad throw. It gets by the first baseman. However, Immerman will hold at first base. 2 outs, 1 on for Braden Savarese. Timeout called as Savarese gets his right foot shoe tied. He's going to get them both tied. Now timeout call by Florida coach. Braden Savarese steps in with 2 outs. First pitch taken for ball 1. Another shout out. We love you, Jackson. Cheering you on from Texas. Love Uncle Johnny and Aunt Michelle. That one's taken for another ball. 2 outs, 1 on. Florida down 1. Tying run aboard here in the bottom of the second. Game scheduled for 6. Popped up right side, but hooking foul. Final game of the machine pitch and coach pitch World Series. As they wrapped up the coach pitch earlier, now we're wrapping up the machine pitch. We'll get it started again on Saturday with the AAA Ozone and Major State Tournament or World Series. Popped up right side, foul territory, but playing with the first baseman. Backpedaling on Tall makes the catch and then falls down, but he does hold on to the ball. And the inning is over. Florida fails to score here in the second. We'll head to the third. It remains South Carolina 1, Florida nothing. Back with more baseball in Lumberton, North Carolina right after this.
Sportsmanship Award is one of the most coveted awards to be won at this Dixie Youth Baseball Tournament. Sportsmanship is playing hard to win, but realizing all cannot become winners. It is being a gracious loser and even more a gracious winner. Good sportsmanship involves such matters as fair play, keen rivalry, but careful observance of the rules, courtesy, and a generous attitude toward an opponent. To be considered for an award for sportsmanship, a team must, 1, demonstrate good conduct and positive attitude by all players and coaches, both on and off the field. Number 2, be prompt and participate in all scheduled activities throughout the tournament. 3, have fans that show good conduct and attitude toward umpires and opposing teams. And 4, be neat in appearance and dress of both team and coaches at all times. We ask all in attendance here at this Dixie Youth Tournament join the coaches and players in making these qualifications the rule of behavior while attending these tournament games. Let's make this year a wonderful year of fun and great memories.
Another shout out. Go Team Florida. You guys are the best. I know you can win this. South Carolina will send up batters 9, 10, and 11 here at the top of the third inning. They lead it 1-0. Another shout out. Let's go Florida from Landon Acosta.
Now batting number 15.
Team Florida, focus. You boys worked hard for this. You want it and can do it. Bring it home. This one hit right back to the pitcher. Sanchez will throw it over, but he throws it away in the ground. Michael Dowling will go to second. South Carolina with a runner in scoring position to lead off the top of the third inning. Another shout out. Let's go Hilton Head from Brockton in Massachusetts. Actually, that might be Brockton, Massachusetts. Let's go Hilton Head from Brockton, Massachusetts. Brandon Espinosa is the batter. And he pops this one up to second, but over the head of the second baseman. The ball picked up in center. The throw to third is not in time. The other runner will go to second on the throw. So it'll be a base hit for Espinosa. Dowling takes third. Espinosa moves to second. 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. That will send up the number 11 hitter in the order, number 44, Drew Braymiller. Next shout out. Eric Shearby says go Hilton Head. Noah Sanchez, number 99, you are my MVP. I love you. I love, and you are doing so good. Great rundown. Braymiller hits it on one hop to short. Only one play, that's the first. The throw will be in time. A run will score. The throw back to third. Double play. They got him. 6-3-5 on the putout. Espinosa shaken up on the play. Kind of went in strangely to third base. Kind of planted the foot. And let's hope he's okay. Michael Dowling scored the run to make it 2-0 South Carolina, but right now the concern about the young man on his back over at third base, Brandon Espinosa. Well, the good news is he's up on his feet. I'll tell you what, these are a lot of young, tough men. I've seen a lot of injuries in this tournament. Even a catcher get hit in the forehead with a ball and still come back later in the day and play. You got to applaud it, their efforts, because they are some tough guys out there. So, and a good play, too, defensively, now that we know he's okay. 6-3-5 on that double play. 2 outs, bases empty. A run did score, though. And with the bases empty, that will send up the pitcher, number 7, Joey Fontana, the number 12 hitter in the order. Another shout-out, let's go Florida. Let's go from the Duns. Go Joey Baseball and HHI. Love Stephanie and Dave. Thank you, guys. This is popped up to short and backpedaling and making the catch over the shoulder is the shortstop, Hedick, for the third and final out. South Carolina gets 1 run. 1 in the second, 1 here in the third. We move to the bottom of the third. It's now South Carolina 2, Florida 0 here in the Machine Pitch World Series Championship game from Lumberton, North Carolina.
Are you aware aware of the scholarship program available to participants in Dixie Youth Baseball? Hundreds of men and women have won scholarships and used them to help pay for their education after graduating from high school. 70 $2,000 scholarships were given away this year. To apply for a scholarship, you must be a senior in high school, complete the application, and mail it by March 1st to be considered for one of these awards. If you played Dixie Youth Baseball in past years and you will be a senior in high school next year, we encourage you to think about this opportunity. Many are glad they did.
Florida, the home team, now batting in the bottom of the third inning. They trail by 2. 9, 10, and 11 due up. Jacob Gianni will lead it off. South Carolina won the if necessary game, 6-5 to force this winner-take-all game. Final game of the tournament. Coach pitch and machine pitch. First pitch taken for ball 1. Next pitch popped up left side and in foul territory. It's going to land right in front of the third base dugout. Petro gave it chase, couldn't come up with it. Bird also was there but couldn't make the play. Just a foul ball. Another shout out. Bray Miller is an RBI machine. Go HHI. That's from the Moscato family in Buffalo, New York. There was one team, I can't remember what state, but it's for next weekend's tournament. If I heard right, they snatched up 30 hotels, 30 hotel rooms. Ground ball to third, the throw to first. I mean, they were really excited. Like the whole town's closing down to come to North Carolina. I wish I had written down which team that was, which state. So Gianni reaches base safely. That sends up Lucas Sutton. Another shout out. Big Terry from Krispy Kreme says, go South Carolina. Krispy Kreme. Actually, haven't had one in a long time. Those things are dangerous. Ground ball to third, throw to second. Got him on a high throw, but they make the put out. 5-4 fielder's choice for Sutton. Gianni out at second for the first out of the inning. 1 out, 1 on for Frankie Sikelski. Another shout out. Let's go, Florida. You got this. We are Jackson's biggest fans from Derek, Danielle, Jaden, Giada, and Avery. Hopefully I got Giada right there. Giada and Avery. Sikelski swings and misses here. Tying run at the plate. Here in the bottom of inning number 3, game scheduled for 6. Swung on, bouncing ball to third, but past Petro into left field. That will put 2 on with 1 out for Florida. They've got the tying run at first base. The go-ahead run comes to the plate. J.P. Patterson will bat now. Timeout called as Sutton ties his shoes. First pitch taken for ball 1. Top of the order on deck for Spring Hill American Florida. Trailing 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss by Patterson. Popped up, right side of the infield. Second baseman cruising over and will make the catch. I believe that's still Will Chapman. 2 outs for Florida, but they will send up the top of the order now. Jackson Barton will bat. Had an infield hit to the pitcher last time up. They'll take ball one. Runners at first and second. Sutton at second, Sikowski at first. 2-out pitch. Grounded sharply over the head of the pitcher into center field for a base hit, and it goes off the glove of the center fielder. That's going to get a run home. The throw will go to the cutoff man. Actually, it gets away, but the runner will hold at third base. Florida has runners at second and third, and they also have their first run of this game. A base hit by Jackson Barton. Lucas Sutton scoring on the play. Sikowski moves to third. And also, Barton went to second on the air.
Batting number 6, Mario DeAngelis.
Shoutout says, let's go JP. Mario DeAngelis will be the batter. Pops this one up into shallow. Well, it says they're going to stay in the infield, and it's a diving catch made. I think that's Jackson Richardson again. I tell you, putting him out there, as I noted earlier, has paid dividends. He's a good fielder. And that's been a big plus for South Carolina. That will do it for Florida. They do get one run. They cut the deficit in half. We'll move to the fourth. Game scheduled for 6. It's South Carolina 2, Florida 1. Back with more baseball here in Lumberton, North Carolina in just a moment.
Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Dixie Youth Baseball has now given over $1,240,000 to former Dixie Youth players in scholarships. Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program.
Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. It's been a grind. Dig deep, Team Florida. Go Florida from Easton. The Machine Pitch Boys of Hilton Head would like to say thank you to all their supporters and sponsors in getting them here. We are here to make you all proud. Thank you for that. Congratulations and good job, guys. Let's go AJP from George, Tommy, and Russ from East Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Top of the order for South Carolina. Johnny Carr will lead it off. South Carolina up 1 now as we head to the top of the 4th. Game scheduled for 6. Once again, folks, if you would like to purchase a downloadable copy of this game or any game in the World Series, they're only $5 each. Just email info@jockjive.com. Tell us what games you want. We'll send an electronic invoice that allows you to pay by debit or credit card, and the games will be on their way to you. That's info, I-N-F-O, @jockjive.com for a keepsake you'll want to have for a lifetime. Carr hits this one foul up against the fence left side. Next shout-out, keep up the cheering, Team Florida. We love hearing all the support from family and friends, the Hawkins family. Let's go South Carolina from Pro Golf Discount in Bluffton, South Carolina. Yes, there's some pretty good golf in South Carolina. Let's bring it home to Hilton Head Glass. Let's get this done. Carr pops it up left side on the run, third baseman, and he won't catch up to it. Jackson Barton couldn't get to it in time. Just a foul ball. Johnny Carr working with 2 strikes. Peter Finstermaker on deck. This one's popped up again, but foul over on the third base side. One more pitch. That was the 4th one. Carr will have to be swinging away here. And he hits it down the third base line, foul. Nice backhanded play. The throw gets away, but it's a foul ball. That was a great stop by Jackson Barton over at third base, right on the line. He's been solid on the corner. Carr rips this one into left field for a base hit. Rounds the bag, but he'll hold it first with a leadoff single. Back to your shout-outs. Go number 3, Jackson Richardson in Hilton Head. Keep up the great teamwork. We love you. Aunt Rebecca and Woody in Savannah, Georgia. Come on, Spring Hill. Keep it going. Never give up. From Jackson's mom. Go Luke Harrow. Bring it home from all the Texas Heroes. I'm not sure that's our game. It's a game I think that's already been completed. Peter Finstermaker, the batter, with a runner at first and nobody out. South Carolina looking to add to a 2-1 lead. We're in the top of the 4th. Next pitch is fouled back. Next shout out. We are so proud of Team Florida and the awesome coaches. Bingham's Professional Pest is proud to call you our home team. I think that should be saying our home team. A ground ball is short. They're going to get the force at second. 6-4 fielder's choice. So Carr is out at second for the first out of the inning. And with Finstermaker at first, that will send up John Ontal, the first baseman.
Now batting number 8, John Ontal.
One out, one on. First pitch taken for ball 1. Ontal wiping off his face, clearing out any dirt. And he goes opposite way into right field. That's going to drop maybe for a base hit. The throw to second, yes, it will be a hit for Ontal as the throw to second was not in time. And South Carolina has 2 on with 1 out. Okay, Luke Harrow is an alternate for HHI. Gotcha. Thanks for letting me know because I had no idea. And someone also saying THT is this game. Luke Harrow plays for HHI. Go South Carolina. We are Team Texas. We'll wait for this play. Bouncing ball by Grady Charrington Dunton to short. They're going to go to third to get the force out. 6-5 fielder's choice. Finstermaker is out at third. Ontal goes to second. And there's 2 gone. Let's try that shout out again. Go South Carolina. We are Team Texas, headed all the way home today, but rooting for you while watching in the truck. So hopefully the driver's not watching. Make sure he keeps his eyes on the street there, on the highway. But yes, that should pass the time. Why don't you guys go back and watch all your games? That'll pass the time on the way back to Texas. Have a safe trip home, guys. Will Chapman, the batter, with 2 outs and 2 on. South Carolina up 2-1. We're in the 4th. This one hit into left field and a diving catch made. Yes, he got it. Snow cone into the glove, but caught for the 3rd out of the inning. Heck of a play out in left field after it initially went over the head of the first left fielder. So it was the left center fielder that made that catch. I think that was Mario DeAngelis. Now that the players have kind of gathered, I can't confirm. And I'll see if I can confirm in between innings. We'll take a break. That saves at least a run there. So it's 2-1. South Carolina on top of Florida as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
Sportsmanship is one of the goals of Dixie Youth Baseball. At times, we see good sportsmanship displayed by everyone except for some adults. We feel that as adults, regardless of whether or not they're active in the program, they're supposed to set a good example. Everyone can do this as they sit in the stands cheering for their favorite team. Be a good example of sportsmanship. Yell for, not against a team. In this way, you can set a good example of sportsmanship. Fans are as much a part of the game as the umpires, so be a good fan by cheering for your team and not against the other.
Well, confirmed in between innings, that was Mario DeAngelis with a catch. That was an impressive catch. It initially went over the head of the left fielder, but DeAngelis with a diving catch to save, again, at least one run and keep this thing at one run. 3, 4, and 5 are due up for Florida here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. It says, go Hilton Head. Moscato's cheering on, watching in Buffalo, New York. They say, go number 44, Drew Braymiller. Another shout-out, Charlie Posio, chairman of Posio Portfolio, wishes HH much success. Jaden Allen flew out his last time up, but he rips one into left field. And how about that play? Overrun by the left fielder, but he extends his arm and makes the catch. You can't do anything but applaud efforts like this today. A diving catch made. That is Peter Fenstermaker for South Carolina. Wow. One out. You know, it takes these types of efforts to win a championship. And both sides are making it. We've got ourselves a good one. A one-run game here in the championship. A winner-take-all from Lumberton, North Carolina. A.J. O'Nolan, the batter, with one out. Bottom of the fourth. O'Nolan reached on a fielder's choice. He lifts this one down the left field line, and that's going to drop in fair territory over the head of the left fielder for a base hit. O'Nolan on his way to second. The throw to second is thrown away. He gets up and heads to third. The throw to third is not in time. Somehow he danced his way around the tag. And the Florida dugout goes nuts. So one out with a runner at third, the tying run, and that will send up Brody Heedick. Another shout out from the Florida Coach Pitch team. Go Florida Machine Pitch. Bring home the championship. Thank you, guys. Hope you enjoyed your time here in North Carolina. Another shout out. Mama Porzio says, I love the Hilton Head. Dale B says, go Hilton Head and Arizona State. The chant of defense from the South Carolina fans now. Bouncing ball to third, bobbled. The throw is going to come home, but it's not in time. And Florida has tied the game up. The runner going to second. Florida has tied the game at 2 apiece. An RBI for Heedick as O'Nolan scores the tying run. It's 2-2 here in the fourth. And now the go-ahead run in scoring position. Go Carolina from the golf staff at Sea Pines Country Club. Let's go Hilton Head. Bring that trophy home, Jackson Richardson, your best buddy, Gunner. Thank you, Gunner. Come on, Spring Hill. Team Florida, bring back the ship to District 6 from the coaches of San Ann AAA team in Florida. Guys, we look forward to seeing you next weekend. Actually, was it the San Antonio that made it? I think it was the San Antonio team. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Another shout out. Bring it, Florida. You can do it. Love Seth and Margie. This one is hit foul over to third. One out with a runner at second. Florida has tied the game at 2 apiece. This one grounded to third. Nice scoop. The throw over. No, not in time, and it gets by the first baseman. That's going to bring home a run. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's high and over the head of the catcher. And on the throw, Sanchez goes to second. Now he's rounding second, heading to third. The throw to third is not in time. Noah Sanchez has delivered, and Florida is out in front. Brody Heidick scoring. They go ahead run. Florida has taken a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the fourth inning. Game scheduled for 6. The chant, Florida baseball. Yeah, San Antonio, they beat Hardy in the state championship game to win the AAA minor state tournament. So, guys, we look forward to seeing you here in North Carolina. Congratulations. And certainly good luck to all the teams that will be participating beginning on Saturday. Austin Immerman, the batter. Reached on an error first time up. 1 out, runner at third. 2 runs in. Florida on top. This one hit in the air to left field. This could be a chance to get another run home. The catch is made. The throw home, not going to get there in time. A sac fly and an RBI for Austin Immerman. Noah Sanchez scores the 4th run of the game for Florida. Base is now empty with 2 outs for Braden Savarese. Another shout out. Keep going strong, Team Florida. We know you're determined to bring that trophy home. This is a good battle. Savarese grounds it to short. The throw to first. Yes, they got him. The first baseman, little baby hop, but he comes back down on the bag in time. 6-3 put out, and the inning is over. But a 3-run fourth. Florida has taken a 4-2 lead as we head to the top of the 5th here in North Carolina.
Some things you may not know about JockJive. We're one of the nation's premier sports production companies. From audio only to full-scale video productions, we can do it all. Our list of clients is continuing to grow and includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Gulf South Conference, NJCAA, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, Alabama Community College Conference, Perfect Game, Great American Rivalries, youth sports like Dixie, American Legion, Babe Ruth, plus a litany of high schools, junior colleges, and more. We've worked with names I bet you recognize, like Johnny Manziel, Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Monty Coleman, and more. And we travel to practically every part of the country, from New York to California, Florida to Minnesota, and everywhere in between. Here's another thing you may not know. We are ready to come to work for you. That's right, we have a package to fit practically every budget. Just go to JockJive.com and contact us to get international coverage for your next sporting event. Your athletes deserve the best. They deserve JockJive.
Mike Rideout back here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Michael Nauf just finished up. His day is done. Nope, my crowd mic doesn't work, so unfortunately I can't bring you on, Michael. I am down a microphone here on my mixer board. So Michael called the Louisiana-Alabama game. Congratulations to the Louisiana Coach Pitch World Series champions. They win the rubber match today and beat Alabama 9-1. All scores posted on the JockJive Facebook page, so hopefully you'll go there and make your comments there. Say congratulations, etc. Be sure to follow JockJive on Twitter and Facebook. We're on Twitter at JockJive, and on Facebook, simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine. We give you scores, schedules, game highlights, event updates, and more. Twitter and Facebook, a great way to keep up with JockJive Sports. Thanks to our entire crew. Chuck Sebastian and Jason Thompson also called games for JockJive this week. Jason and I will be back on Saturday to call more. Jackson Richardson will lead it off. Batters 6, 7, and 8. Jackson Richardson coming into this game, actually the previous game, was batting .727. How about that? That's impressive. And that's not the best average. Ground ball down the third base line. That's a fair ball past the third baseman into left field. They'll hold Richardson to a single, but that's his second time he's grounded it down the third base line for a hit. He scored last time.
Next batter, number 5, Stone Bird.
That sends up Stone Bird, who singled in a run last time up. Let's get back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Come on, Spring Hill, from all the Shockers teams back home. And they did say, yes, it was that San Antonio AAA team, so thank you for that. I was able to dig up the bracket. I've got it handy here. Let's go, boys. Sonesta Resort, Hilton Head is cheering for you. Let's go, Hilton Head. Good luck, AJP. Love Aunt Natalie from Massachusetts. Another shout-out. Let's go, boys. That's for Florida. Bird with a swing and a miss. Go, Frankie and Team Florida. Bring home the championship. We love you. Aunt Carol and Uncle Tassie. Cookeville, Tennessee is rooting for their Team Florida. Keep up the good work, boys. Love that Team Florida energy. Keep the spirit going, Spring Hill boys. Another shout-out. What an inning. Go Team Florida. We are cheering you on, Lucas. From Aunt Courtney, Uncle Mike, Jason, and Jordan. Bird pops this one up, first base side, and it's going to drop foul right in front of the first base dugout. Another shout-out. This is when we shine. Let's go Hilton Head. Shout-out to the Fontana family. Love your number one fan. Next pitch to Bird is swung on and missed for strike 3. One away. That will send up A.J. Petro, the number 8 hitter in the order. He grounded out to short first time up. Next shout out. Let's go HHI. You got this. You rock, Will. Love the Schumachers. So proud of you, Will and Stone. Love Miss Jen. Let's rally HHI. We love you, A.J. Petro from Trevor. Petro pops this one up left side, but it's hooking out of play. Foul ball. Let's go Hilton Head. We are so proud of you guys. Love the Hughes family. South Carolina with a tying run at the plate. One out in the top of the 5th. Next pitch to Petro. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Timeout called as we retrieve a foul ball. Mr. Wall grabbed it over on third base. He offered him and the other umpires to autograph my score sheet after the game if I wanted. This has popped up foul. To the backstop. It might be valuable one day. He's a pretty cool dude, though. I like him. John Wall, not the basketball player. He does want to play in one-on-one. John Wall versus John Wall. Petro pops this one up again in foul territory. A chase by the third baseman and the catcher. Neither player can get to it in time. Just another foul ball. So Petro will have to be swinging away on the 5th pitch. One out, one on. And Petro bounces this one over to short. They have a force at second. The throw in time. The throw back to first, not in time. 6-4 fielder's choice. Richardson out at second. 2 away. That will send up Michael Dowling, who reached on an error and scored in the 3rd inning. Another shout out. Go Joey Fontana and HHI. Love Zio Michael. This is popped up, but out of play. Next shout out. Thank you, JockJive. Come on, AJ and Team Florida. Love Mason and Avery Curtis. You're very welcome. Thanks for tuning in. 2-out rally. Trying to make some noise over on the first base side. Ground ball up the middle. No. Hold on a minute. Umpire has called timeout. He may have called a... Did it hit the machine? It's possible it hit the machine. Okay, so it's a dead ball single. And that will put runners at first and second. So now you've got the go-ahead run coming to the plate. The number 10 hitter, Brandon Espinosa, who singled last time up. South Carolina still hoping for a 2-out rally. First pitch taken for ball 1 by Brandon Espinosa. This is swung on and popped up in front of home plate, but no one can see it. Initially, the catcher thought it was foul. But it's going to drop in front of home plate for a base hit. Base is loaded with 2 outs for Drew Braymiller, who grounded into a double play last time up. He'll take ball 1. Braymiller tripled in the first meeting earlier today. Popped up into left field, but a running catch is made for the 3rd out of the inning. A.J. O'Nolan comes in to make a good defensive play on the run to end the threat. South Carolina fails to score. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Florida 4, South Carolina 2 here in the Machine Pitch World Series Championship game.
Every league in Dixie Youth Baseball sets their sights each year on the Dixie Youth Baseball World Series. In August, champions in the Majors Division, the Triple-A Division, or the O-Zone Division from each state compete for the #1 position in Dixie Youth Baseball. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball at the Dixie Youth World Series? Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
For Florida, batters 9, 10, and 11 in the bottom of the 5th inning. 4-2, Florida leads South Carolina in this winner-take-all game in the Machine Pitch World Series. Jacob Gianni with an infield hit last time up. And he ropes that one out in the left field. A diving attempt. It gets by the left fielder. It'll be a base hit. Gianni on his way to second. He's going to get there with a stand-up double. Florida looking for some insurance here in the 5th. Another shout out. Here we go. Hilton Head. 2-hour rally. I think it meant 2-out rally. Sorry, I just got to that one, folks. Let's go Will Chapman and HHI, the Aussies, or the Auies, A-U-I-E, the Auies of Mount Pleasant. Correct me if I got it wrong. Bouncing ball to the pitcher by Lucas Sutton. The throw goes to third, and it gets away. They're going to send the runner home. The throw to the plate, and he's going to be out at home plate. Not really sure why they sent him home there. But a good throw from the third baseman to get Gianni at home plate. He's shaken up right now. I think more so hurt about the fact that he was out than actually hurt. But you know what? His coach told him to go home, and his coach is going to go over and tell him, hey, buddy, I apologize. I probably shouldn't have sent you there. Trying to be aggressive, and it didn't pay off. Runner on second with one out for Frankie Sikelski. First pitch taken for ball one. This one hit right on the line at third and called foul. Nice throw over, though. Here's someone sending a picture. Actually, it's a video. We are so proud of Team Florida and the awesome coaches. Bingham's professional best Pest is proud to call you our home team. Ground ball to third, gets away at first, and that's going to get the run home. Sliding in safely is Lucas Sutton. That's a big insurance run for Florida. On the play, Sikelski went to second. Florida takes a 5-2 lead here in the fifth. Well, almost a reversal of fortunes.
Now batting number 12, J.D. Patterson.
As Florida had the lead and South Carolina rallied. In this game, South Carolina had an early lead and Florida has rallied. But still time for South Carolina. One more inning to go. J.P. Patterson will be the batter. And he bounces this one over to the shortstop. Eats him up a little bit. And actually the throw will go to second, but it's dropped at second base. They had the runner out at third. Now here comes the throw to third. The tag not in time. That'll be a fielder's choice for Patterson. He's going to take second on the throw. Sikelski got to the bag safely. Second and third with one out for Florida. This actually may be a video shout out. I'll have to go back and watch it later. I can't check it out now. Let's go Spring Hill, finish strong, and bring home the championship. From Cody and Coach Tony, Spring Hill Ozone. Thank you, guys. This is popped up into right field, and a diving catch made. Runner is going to tag. The throw will go to third, not in time. Sack fly and an RBI for Jackson Barton to bring home another run, and Florida now leads it 6-2. That's the second out of the inning. Two runs here in the fifth. Big runs to extend the lead to 4. Mario DeAngelis, the batter. Another shout out. Go Jackson Barton, Grandma Carol Barton, and Crystal in Cookeville, Tennessee are rooting for you. We're proud of you. Ground ball to the pitcher. The throw to first will be in time. 1-3 put out, and the inning is over. Another shout out. Go Bills and go HHI. And number 44, Drew Braymiller. So we head to the final inning. We'll keep it right here as we head to the top of the 6th. Florida with a 4-run lead. South Carolina needs 4 to keep this thing going. Florida with momentum on its side as we head to the final inning of play. Well, coming up this fall, a busy fall for JockJive. SWAC football, soccer and volleyball, Tuskegee football, ACCC Game of the Week, Great American Rivalries, HBCU football, Navarre and Baker High School football, Georgia Military College football, Gulf South Conference soccer, and more. Check us out often. We are JockJive Sports. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the JockJive YouTube channel. We stream all Dixie Youth Baseball, most youth sports, and high school football in the fall to our YouTube channel, and you'll want to know first what games are coming your way. The decisive game here in the Machine Pitch World Series. 6-2 Florida. Hilton Head, South Carolina. Spring Hill, American, Florida. South Carolina will send up 12-1-2, so they will have the top of the order coming up. Shout out, Hilton Head. Let's go get 5 runs. Another shout out. Let's go Bray Miller. Go Team Florida. 3 outs away. Go Jackson Barton on Team Florida. We love you from Aunt Lisa, Cousin Cole, and Meemaw Sharon. And all cats, Florida, you got this. We love you and are cheering you on from the stands.
Now batting number 7, Joey Fontana.
Joey Fontana popped up to the shortstop last time up. And this one also hit to short, but this time over the head of the shortstop and in the short left center for a base hit. South Carolina fans now coming back to life, hoping for at least a 4-run rally in the 6th inning. Stay tuned. The award ceremony is coming up next. We'll have it all live for you here on JockJive. Defense, Frankie and Team Florida. Let's finish this game and go home with a championship. Love Aunt Carol and Tassie. The batter, Johnny Carr. Come on, number 7, Jackson Barton. Hold them here, boys. Carr fouls this one back. Let's go Team Florida. Play hard. We are proud of you from Jennifer Higgins. Another shout out. Let's go Florida. Swung on and a ground ball to third. The throw will go to second. They get the force. No, now they're going to call him safe as the ball came out. It might have been on the transfer, and I think that is what the manager for Florida is going to argue. Scott Emmerman is going to walk out and have a word with the umpire about this. They're going to let the umpires get together and discuss this. Timeout called. All 3 umpires will talk about this last play. Poppy Barton is so proud of his boys. Coach Chad Barton and Jackson Barton play hard and bring the trophy home. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida. Defense. Love Mom. Let's go defense. Big hold and bring home the championship to Florida from the Ventiloro family. Well, this is a big call right here because as it stands, there's runners at first and second with nobody out. They're going to call him safe. Unfortunate break for Florida. They had at least one out there. Another shout out. Go get him, Braden Savarese from the Tranums in Delaware. First pitch taken for a ball by Peter Finstermaker. It's interesting. We've had shout outs from Delaware and Massachusetts today. States that you normally don't hear from. This one hit right back to the pitcher who's going to throw it to third. The catch will be made. They get the force out. 1-5 fielder's choice to retire Fontana. And there's one out in the South Carolina 6th. That will send up John Untitled. He singled to right last time up. He's also reached on a fielder's choice. Will Chapman and HHI, you can do it. The Ayes of Mount Pleasant. If I'm getting it wrong, guys, correct me. Let me know. Another shout out. Go Florida, 3 outs away, but it's a young boy holding up 3 fingers. Next pitch also taken for a ball. You got this, Florida. Bring it home, JJ. Love Lisa, Brian, and Bryce.
Now batting, number 8, John Untitled.
Next pitch, Untitled bounces this one up the middle. That is going to get into center field for a base hit. The runner rounding third and coming home. Here comes a throw to the plate, and he is going to be out at home plate. Good throw from center field. Well, Florida has made some really good defensive plays today, and there's another one. Second out of the inning. Florida now 1 out away from winning the Machine Pitch World Series. Grady Charrington Dutton will bat with 2 outs and 2 on. Well, in that case there, all Sikelski had to do was wait. I mean, that was a good throw home. Charrington Dutton takes ball 1. Another shout out. Go Jackson Richardson and the HHI team. Keep up the good work. Love the Kingstons. Have fun, Florida. You can do this. Popped up into left field. This is playable and caught. Florida has won the 2018 Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch World Series with a 6-2 win against South Carolina. Florida celebrating over on the third base bag. Game well played here on both sides. South Carolina forcing the if necessary game, but Florida taking the if necessary game, winning it by 4. Let's get to your shout outs. Let's go Team Florida. We're so proud of you. What a great season. Bill and Stacy, Joe and John are pulling for you. Florida fans, happy there. Go Hilton Head. Rami is proud of you. All the Bartons are on the edge of their seats waiting for this big win. Well, you just got it. Congratulations to Florida on their Machine Pitch World Series championship. South Carolina, nothing to hang their heads about. They rallied from a 5-0 deficit in the previous game to beat Florida 6-5. Florida wins the second one 6-2. Stay tuned. The award ceremony is coming up next. We'll have it for you right here on JockJive.com. While we're waiting, if you want to send some shout-outs, I'll be happy to air them. Let's go HHI. You can do it. Well, that's actually after the play. Way to go, Florida, from Brian and Megan Dunn. HHBA is so proud of you, boys. What a long, great fight for Will and the team. Very proud of him. For Will Chapman. Congratulations, Frankie and Team Florida. Let's go party now. We're so proud of you. Love Aunt Carol and Uncle Tassie. My heart is with all you boys. Way to go, Team Florida. Number 7, my heart. And number 1, love Mom. Congrats to all the teams. Way to bring it home, Spring Hill, Florida, from the Hawkins family. Congratulations. Great team and great coaches. The Savarese family. All right, so we'll be turning over to our public address announcer here momentarily. Another shout-out. Great job, Florida. Love Nanny Sutton. Proud of HHI. Good run, guys. Congrats, Florida. Keen Reese and family. Great game, Hilton Head from Massachusetts. Great job, players and coaches. Congratulations, Team Florida, the Ventiloro family. Congratulations, Team Florida, Verosic and Noble families. We're so proud of y'all. Another shout-out. We're so proud of you, Braden. Love Grammy and Pop. to Frankie Sikowski. Congratulations to you and Team Florida from Uncle Marco, Aunt Kathy, and Yaya. Congrats, Spring Hill. Now our boss, Leslie, can come back to work, LOL. We are so proud of you, Team Florida. Way to bring it home. Go celebrate from Aunt Courtney, Uncle Mike, Jason, and Jordan. Congratulations, Brado and Team Florida. So proud of you from the Hill family. Great job, Spring Hill. We are so proud of you. You guys are awesome, or you guys did an awesome job. That's from the Spring Hill Ozone team. All right, we're going to get the award ceremony here.
With this loss, the champions from the state of South Carolina have been eliminated from the Dixie Youth AA Machine Pitch
Thank you.
World
Okay,
Series.
appreciate it. Congratulations.
However, they did have a great season, and we have enjoyed having them here in Lumberton to participate in the 2018 Dixie Youth AA Machine Pitch World Series. South Carolina came to the World Series as a champion, and they will leave as a champion. We now ask the South Carolina team, as a team, to go to the outfield fence and remove their state flag. When you remove the flag, we ask that you line up on your baseline to receive your World Series awards.
See you later. Coming back? You back? Oh, that's right. You got a long one.
Is this camera rolling right now?
Yeah, we're live. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Right, I know. I try to separate people. I mean, yeah, it could, I guess. I mean, it's still a good look. Looks like nobody doesn't stand in front of it, you know. Okay, I don't blame you. I wish I could, but I got to take Michael home.
Hey, buddy, I still on?
Yeah, we're live.
Will you join me with me in a big round of applause for Hilton Head, South Carolina, the 2018 Dixie Youth AA Machine Pitch World Series runner-up. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the awards to the 2018 Youth AA Machine Pitch runner-up from the state of South Carolina. First, number 17, Johnny Carr. Number 1, Peter Finstamaker.
All of my stuff is in your car.
Number 8, John Untitled.
With the cables. Take the cake.
Number 28, Grady Sherrington Dutton. Number 99, Will Chapman. Number 3, Jackson Richardson. Number 5, Stone Bird.
Who's your Major League Baseball team that you follow?
I grew up a Reds fan.
Oh, wow.
Big Red Machine. back in the heat roads days.
Number 50, AJ Petro.
Today's a trade deadline, and a lot of crazy stuff is happening. They shipped Adam Duvall to Toronto. Yeah.
Number 15,
For a bunch of
Michael Dowling.
The Rays are totally gutting their team. They sent Wilson Ramos and Chris Archer.
A young
away.
team, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, Ramos just made the All-Star game.
Number
They
4,
sent him to,
Brandon Espinoza.
where did they? I just saw.
Number 44, Drew Braymiller.
The guy in the shorts is kind of in the way.
Sir, excuse me, sir. We got a live. That's all right, you're right.
Number 7, Joey Fontana.
Hey, it helps some.
Coach Alvin Espinoza. Coach Pete Fontana.
It's going to take me half a day to leave all my shoutouts.
So many.
Coach Johnny Carr. And manager John Untitled.
Yeah.
Now Representative Paul McCullough, South Carolina State Director, will present the runner-up trophy to the team from South Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, will you join me again in a great round of applause for the champions from the state of South Carolina, the 2018 Dixie Youth Baseball AA Machine Pitch World Series runner-up team. We wish them a safe trip home and great success in their future play in baseball.
I've had, with the whole technical difficulties thing that I had, everybody from the so people were asking, they were like, one thing.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce the 2018 Dixie Youth World Series AA Machine Pitch Champions from Spring Hill, Florida. They have had a great season and we have enjoyed having them here in Lumberton to participate in the Dixie Youth World Series. We now ask Florida to go to the outfield fence and remove their World Series championship flag. When you remove the flag, we ask that you come back and line up on your baseline to receive your World Series awards.
This is what she said. So incredibly disappointed in Jock. You can read it. Actually, just read it. I don't know. Terrible.
I'm sure she was upset. She wanted to watch the game. We were dropping the ball on filling the live stream that
those shoutouts were nice. I don't know what the...
Will you join me in a big round of applause for Spring Hill, Florida, the 2018 Dixie Youth AA Machine Pitch World Series champions?
I was able to get Louisiana winning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the awards to the 2018 Youth AA Machine Pitch World Champions from the state of Florida. Number 7, Jackson Barton. Number 6, Mario DeAngelis. Number 1, Jaden Allen. Number 34, AJ O'Merlin. Number 27, Brody Heddick. Number 99, Noah Sanchez. Number 5, Austin Emmerman. Number 98, Brayden Severez. Number 11, Jacob Gianni. Number 4, Lucas Sutton. Number 10, Frankie Sarkaski. Number 12, J.P. Patterson. Coach, Matt Allen. Coach, Chad Martin. Coach T.J. Heddick. Manager Scott Emmerman. At this time, Kerry Wren, Tournament Director, will award the AA Machine Pitch Championship. At this time, Kerry Wren, Tournament Director, will award the AA Machine Pitch Championship Trophy to Florida. Florida National Director will now award the AA Machine Pitch Sportsmanship Award to Greenbrier, Tennessee. The Sportsmanship Award is valued as much as the championship trophy. In addition to the team award, each player and coach on the Tennessee team will also receive an individual trophy.
Congratulations to Greenbrier, Tennessee. They win the Sportsmanship Award. Let me get through some of these shout-outs. So proud of you, HHI boys. You played your hearts out. AJ Petro, you played a heck of a series. Trevor and Auntie D love you.
World Series Batting Champion Award.
And now for the batting champion.
Statistics, this young man has had a series batting average of 900. With 9 hits in 10 official at-bats. On behalf of Dixie Youth Baseball, Wes Skelton, Commissioner of Dixie Youth Baseball, will now present the 2018 AA Machine Pitch Batting Championship Award to Aiden Bishop from Swansboro, Georgia.
All right, so Aiden Bishop of Swainsboro, Georgia, the batting champion. He batted 900, 9 for 10.
Congratulations, Aiden, on this performance in this series.
More shout-outs. This one says, great job to Florida from the Snyders. Good job, Frankie and Team Florida. We're number 1. Love Aunt Carol and Uncle Tassie. Congratulations, Team Florida. You guys did great. Jacob Gianni, you did amazing. Love Aunt Suzanne and Antonio.
Okay, guys, we want to thank you on behalf of the mayor of the city of Lumberton and the Lumberton Youth Baseball Association. We'd like to thank you for coming to Lumberton this week. We hope you had a good time. And let's give another round of applause to these 2 champions right here. Again, we thank you for coming out. We hope you had a good time here in Lumberton. We hope you have safe travels on your way back home. And thank you again. Good luck.
All right, another shout-out. Great job, Coach Scott. Austin and Team Florida, you are the champs. Love you guys. Greg, Zoe, Cody, and Taylor.
Certainly want to thank the city of Lumberton for the fine job they've done in these great facilities, great hospitality, and just give them a big hand. Again, we congratulate both of these teams. You know, when you play, you got to play 3 times the tournament champion, you know you're pretty darn good, don't you? So all of you are champions, and we just thank you so much. And again, we just thank you for playing Dixie Youth Baseball. I know we'll be seeing these teams again next year or sometime in the near future, because you're truly champions. We look forward to that. Again, thank you for letting me be the tournament director and the machine pitch tournament director. And we want to thank all the directors. We're all volunteers out here. Nobody in Dixie Youth Baseball gets paid. So understand, we love it. We love the game. We love you guys. And I want to thank the parents for all the all the times you put up with it and loving your children. Bless you. Thank you, coaches, for all the hard work you've done, all the minutes you put in. And thank you, ball players, for giving us a great show today. With that being said, we're coming to a conclusion. And then Dixie Youth would like to start with a prayer. And we're going to end with a prayer. So if you will, take your caps off. Let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, dear God, you blessed us with such a beautiful day. We thank you so much, dear God, for that. Lord, we just thank you for the opportunity to be here today, to see this championship game played. And Lord, we know that you love each and every child here and each and every adult. We just thank you so much for that, dear God. We thank you for a good tournament, a safe tournament for everyone. Lord, we want to be with your hand upon each and every one as they travel back home. Guide them safely, dear Lord. And may we remember the good moments of this time, dear Lord, and just forever remember that you had your hand on this. And Lord, we love you, and we know you love us, because you gave us your one and only Son. And we know how precious our sons are to us, dear God. We know how precious Jesus was to you. But we thank you for that sacrifice so that our sins can be forgiven. In his name I pray. Amen. God bless you.
All right, a few more shout-outs, so we're going to sign off. Congratulations, Brody. I want the first autograph ball. Patria Acticare. Congrats, Team Florida. Your hard work has paid off. So proud of the coaches and players. So proud of our son, Coach Chad Barton, and grandson, Jackson Barton. A couple more here. Congratulations, Team Florida. You guys did an awesome job. So happy for you guys. Great job, Team Florida. We love you, Aiden. And I'm going to end on this shout-out. Job well done, JockJive. That's going to conclude our coverage. Once again, the final score, Florida 6, South Carolina 2. Florida, your 2018 Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch World Series champion. Congratulations to Louisiana, a 9-1 win against Alabama. Louisiana wins the Coach Pitch World Series championship. Now speaking for all of us here at JockJive.com, for Michael Nauf, for Chuck Sebastian, and for Jason Thompson, I'm Mike Rideout. We'll see you next Saturday for the AAA, Ozone, and Majors World Series right back here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Until then, good night and God bless.